This is Tori with Camp High Hopes, and today I'm going to be showing you some different ways to make some Play-Doh / clay at your house, using stuff that you'll have in your home. So I'm going to show you some clay that's called Kool-Aid, and then we also have some oatmeal clay, some coffee clay, we're going to have baking soda clay, and salt dough. So I'm going to start off with the Kool-Aid. The ingredients that you'll need for the Kool-Aid are right there. You have 1 part salt, 2 parts flour, 1 part water, and then 1 Kool-Aid packet. So I'm doing a small batch here because it's just for me and I have a lot of dough that I'm gonna make. So I used, for my 1 part salt, I used 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna take 1/4 cup, dump it in there. And then 2 parts flour, so I needed twice as much flour as I did salt. So 1/2 cup. Dump that in there. And then 1 packet of Kool-Aid. We have the big jug there, so I just used 1 packet amount. And this is your color. So you wanna pick what color you want your dough to be. That's what color Kool-Aid you should pick. So we need 1 part water, and our 1 part is 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna take 1/4 cup measuring, pour my water in there, and pour it into my mixture. And now I'm going to stir. What I like about this Kool-Aid one is it smells all fruity because of the Kool-Aid that's in there. Okay, now that it's a little nice and mixed up, I'm gonna go in with my hands, really mix all the ingredients up in there. Make a nice mess. It's half the fun of making dough. And with all these ingredients, all flours are substitute with rice flour, cornstarch, corn flour, whatever fits good for allergies and what you have in your house. Flour is substitutable. All right. Now we have some Kool-Aid Play-Doh, and it's nice and yellow because I chose lemon flavored Kool-Aid, and it smells very fruity. Now I'm going to be doing the oatmeal dough. So what you'll need for that is 1 part flour, 1 part water, and 2 parts oatmeal. Again, for my 1 part, I used 1/4 cup. I'm gonna dump that in. And then for my 2 parts, I used 1/2 cup. And now I'll add 1/4 cup water. And mix it up. Now this one is gonna be all clumpy because of the oats that is in it, and it gives it a nice fun texture. Like our last one was a smell. This one smells like oatmeal. And since it's oatmeal, I like to leave it just oatmeal colored. But you can add food coloring to this one if you want it to be a fun color. Make it a mess. And if anytime while making this, you think you need to add more water because it's not coming together, I think I need a little bit more water, so I'm just gonna add a splash. And there you have some chunky oatmeal Play-Doh. Just gotta knead it in some more. That's all dough. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you how to make coffee dough. So for this, you'll need 1 part coffee grounds, 1 part water, and 2 parts flour. So again, I used 1/4 cup for my 1 part, and 1/2 cup for my 2 parts. This one is also going to be a textury Play-Doh. So 1/4 cup of water to make 1 part. And I'm gonna stir it up. Knead it. This one I think too needs a little bit more water, so I'm gonna add a splash. That was a big splash, but that's okay. This one feels all grainy, kind of like what sand dough might feel like. Not everyone has sand in their house, and most everyone has coffee, so it's a good way of making a nice textured dough. Okay, this one is the baking soda clay. This one is great if you want to sculpt something and let it dry and harden into a nice sculpture. It's a little more difficult because you'll have to microwave it, but it's still pretty simple. We have 1 part cornstarch and 2 parts baking soda, and then 1 part water. Again, my 1 part is 1/4 cup, and my 2 part is 1/2 cup. And we're gonna add some food coloring to this one to make it fun, make a nice pretty green. And we're gonna stir up the dry, get some of the food coloring to mix. It really won't until you get it wet. And now we need 1/4 cup water. Mix. And then you're gonna wanna microwave it in 30-second intervals, stirring between each microwave in session. Add a splash more water. All right, to the microwave. So I ended up microwaving it for 30 seconds, and then I stirred it, and now it looks like this. It is still really hot, so I wouldn't touch it just quite yet. You're gonna wanna let it cool for a little bit, and then you'll have some clay. So after it cools off and you begin to knead it a little bit, it'll look like this. And it will begin to dry a little bit because it is a drying clay that you'll mold a shape out of, and then you let it dry. Okay, our last dough is just simple salt dough, which is 1 part salt, 2 parts flour, and 1 part water. So for my 1 part, I used 1/4 cup of salt. And then for 2 parts, I used 1/2 cup of flour. And now we need 1/4 cup of water. And we're gonna add some teal coloring. And mix. This dough seems to be having the opposite problem as we usually do, and we need more flour. That's better. The more we play with it, the more the colors will get mixed in. Right now it's kind of marbly and pretty. Still pretty sticky. That's the nice thing about making your own dough. If it gets too sticky or too dry, you just add water or flour to balance it out. These are 5 different Play-Dohs or clays that you could make at your house. They're all non-toxic and safe, and they're all ingredients that you should have just in your kitchen. So comment which one you liked the best and like our video.